Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Up the Guts podcast. It's been a little bit of a break, and I do apologise for that. But joining as always is your host, Trent Dialton, and I'm joined here by returning Matty Bowler. How are we, mate?
Good, bro. How you going?
I swear to God, I reckon, not to take piss out of you, but I reckon last time and this time, I've caught you and introduced you each time halfway through you drinking a water. Every time.
Was it last time?
Yeah, I reckon it was, or I got someone, I can't remember, a recent guest, and then I introduced them, and then I looked over and they were halfway through drinking a water, and I'm just like, oh, shit.
Timing it perfect, mate.
But, yeah, so what's been up since then? Obviously, we'll talk about the run, but it's good to have the weather. What's been happening since the last time we saw you?
Just taking it easy. Well, not easy, but doing my normal shit.
Yeah.
But, just reflecting on the last couple of weeks and planning ahead.
Yep.
So there's exciting things happening.
Now, I did mention to you I had a little bit of a funny story happen to me. So,
Oh, is that when you're walking?
yeah,
up?
when I was walking up. So I came up here, I set up, and I was like, oh, I'll go back down and grab myself a few drinks. The door closed behind me, and I went to go out. The doorknob's not working.
Yeah, no way.
I couldn't get out.
Yeah.
And I'm
out
sitting
of
there.
here.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm like, no, I'm just going to fucking kick the door open. Dad's like, you kick that door open, I will kill you.
Yeah, boom.
I was like,
How'd you get back in?
fuck. And I was like,
Is that why the window's open?
I was like, what if I just jump out the window? He goes, what window are you going to jump out of? I'm like, I'll just jump out of the fly screen. He goes, do not take the fly screen out. I'm like, well, I'm already 2 steps ahead of you.
Too late, brother. Yeah.
I get over there. I've hit my balls and trying to get out of there. So, and I'm trying to do, I reckon it took me about 30 seconds to jump out of that window. And I've jumped in and out. And then I've got out of the window and it doesn't work from the outside either. And I've gone, fuck.
Dumb cunt.
I've locked it from the inside. Yeah. I've jumped outside to open it, but I've locked it from the inside. So I had to jump back in, unlock it, and then jump back out to open it to get back in.
Yeah. Yeah. Loving it. It's a good start to the...
It's a great start to the day. And, but yeah, so that's why that door is open. That's why the fly screen's hanging just out there.
Yeah, I noticed the window was open when we walked in. I'm like, why is that open?
Yeah, I was like, wow, I need to get out of here somehow.
Fresh air, maybe.
Yeah, I was like,
it's a nice day down here in Melbourne.
Yeah, I was like, I need to get out of here somehow. But so I was like, fuck it, we'll just do it. We'll deal with the other stuff later.
Yeah, fucking oath.
But yesterday morning, obviously at Bless Up, good turnout, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good, bro. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I thought it was
before I speak, what did you think of it?
I thought it was really good. Like a lot more. Did you end up counting? There was at least 15. I want to say. I want to say at least 15.
It was maybe a bit more.
Yeah, that's right. At least 15 there was there. Like it was probably nearly double than what we normally get.
Oh yeah, bro. It was a good turnout, maybe because people don't know the weather.
Yeah, and some returning faces and that. But what did you think of it? And how were you to see that number?
Yeah, it was good, bro. Like I turned around to Luke. I'm like, fuck, are we splitting off in two, or am I just running one massive one? But no, it was good. But yeah, it was a good turnout. Maybe the weather does have a massive factor in it. So shout out Melbourne for putting some good weather on.
And
getting good people together.
We had to get out there quickly because it was a 4th birthday party reserved.
Yeah, no shit. I'm glad someone looked at it. Someone.
Yeah, Dill.
Wait, Dill. Oh, Dill Powell. Yeah.
He was like, "Is that all right?" And then you looked at your time, like, "Fuck, take 30." We're like, "Oh, got to get this going."
Yeah.
But yeah,
it was good though. We got it. Got through it pretty quick, to be honest.
Yeah, we did.
In an efficient manner. No one overstepped their part, which is good.
Like good conversations, but it didn't like drag out longer than it needed to.
Nah, like when there's less people, it's good to drag it out because obviously more people can have a talk and discussion and stuff. But it's good to just want to make sure everyone gets heard and everyone talks.
And what did you think of some of the new people that came down? How did you get any feedback from some of the newish people or returning people that came down?
Yeah, they love it.
Yep,
they loved it. I was speaking to one of them at the gym today. This morning, saying that he's bringing his brother down. So it was good feedback.
Is there is it always going to be that, or do you plan on even changing it? Is that going to be the same location, do you think, or is there even bigger things that you want to do?
As in the community?
The community, yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep doing it. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's working. So see where it goes, and just pivot when we can, or when I feel like I need to.
And obviously the coffee was good, but what is it not you? Do you not like warm coffee? Can you just not drink it, or do you just prefer iced?
I'll just prefer ice, brother.
I
I have hot coffees in the morning at home,
yeah.
and then on my way to work, I'll buy a nice latte.
Yeah, fair enough. Because I was like, I don't know how people are drinking iced lattes at 7 o'clock in the morning out here, especially when we were in the winter. I was like, what the hell are you guys doing? With
Even wait, look at the photo I found the other day in like proper OG. Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries. So I'm assuming this is original when we
it was
the,
it was the OG. Bless up.
like at the beach.
At the beach, bro.
Yeah, no, I remember that photo because I think that's on Luke's Insta, isn't it?
Yeah. There's 3 of us.
Yeah. Jeez, it's come a long way, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's good though. It's only getting bigger and bigger.
And obviously, is there any plans for future merch as well?
Yeah. Well, obviously, I'm working on constant designs, always in the background. Just sampling them, different designs, different garments as well. So yeah, I'm working on one sample's on the way, on its way nearly. So just play around with different colours, different fabrics, and go from there.
And is there any plans on content, not just from Matt, but from the Bless Up point of view, if that makes sense? Like even just little sketches, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so we're working on like a little documentary at the moment. With, shout out Eddie. He's fucking insane. He gets me as well. Like, you know, when like you start creating content and you're not too sure what the other person's thinking, like me and Eddie get each other.
Yeah,
you know, and it's so much easier trying to do content or trying to do whatever when the other person understands you.
Yeah.
So
that's probably one thing. Bless Up. We could probably do a little bit more content.
Yeah,
like,
it's
not just story content, but like, you know, other content.
For sure, bro. Yeah, for sure. Which we're working on at the moment.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Which we're working on at the moment. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking epic, to be honest with you.
Is he editing it?
Yeah, he's doing everything. Shout out Eddie. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
That's a change.
Yeah.
Are we still in talks as well about that weekend?
What weekend?
The weekend away? What are we thinking with that?
Oh yeah, fucking oath, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking oath. I feel like that's something that stays in the community.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about it now, bro, you can.
No, it's up to you if you want to talk about it or not.
No, I'll probably just keep it in the community.
No worries.
Yeah, just us.
But obviously, why we got you on here, I put it on my stories and all that, but 2 weekends ago now, is it? Is it 2 weekends?
What's the date? 13th. Yeah, 2 weekends ago.
You ran 100 kilometres around an athletics track.
Yeah.
Obviously we discussed it, but did you, the Friday before, how were you feeling the Friday before?
I was nervous but excited.
Yeah.
I kind of spent that day by myself alone, just doing everything I needed to do, carb up, stretch, roll out, everything that I needed to do to get myself into some sort of a good headspace. Because obviously that was probably the most challenging thing that I've done so far. Yep. So I just needed to be by myself, do my own thing, and just relax.
Yeah. And when you say carb up, were you just mainly how much did you have? I don't know if you weigh your food much or not.
I don't weigh my food, bro.
How many meals did you have?
Fucking carbs. Probably like 5-6 meals.
And that's more than normally?
On that Friday, yeah. Yeah, just pure carbs, bro. Just heaps of carbs, heaps of electrolytes. And just stretching, rolling. Yeah, it's about it.
And then, obviously, the stat day came around. I'm assuming your alarm would have gone off, or did you not sleep? Because I know that could be a thing for you too.
No, I actually went to bed. What time was it? It was like early as, bro. It was like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yep.
And then I got up at 3:20.
Did you get much sleep?
I think so. I think I got like probably 6-7 hours.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, probably like 6 hours, I reckon. 6-7 hours.
And that's pretty good for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's elite.
Yeah.
That's elite. It's like I woke up feeling more tired.
Yeah.
Because I feel like overslept.
Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah.
But yeah, the clock woke me up at like 3:20, 3:30.
Immediately energized, or?
I had adrenaline when I started getting ready.
Yeah.
I was pretty tired as well because obviously I felt like I overslept because I don't normally get those hours. Just trying to get breakfast in as well. While trying not to think about the race.
What were you filling yourself with the morning of?
I had oats.
Did you have your oats or did you just smoothie?
Nah, I actually had cereal, so I had oats with the berries.
Yep.
Pardon me, I'm not feeling well. I'm pretty sick. I had oats with berries and almond milk.
Yep.
Didn't even get that down. Didn't even finish the bowl.
Yeah, because do you think it's because your mind was too focused on the run?
I was probably too nervous, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was definitely I felt like I was too nervous, overthinking everything. And yeah.
Did your normal routine that you would do of a morning, did that happen, or was it just your breakfast and you had to go?
Breakfast, and then I did my gratitude affirmations.
Yeah, that got in, yep.
Always, brother.
Yeah, I didn't know that you, I don't know, might have changed because you're too,
Yeah. Nah, don't mess with that. And then jumped in the car and started heading down to the track. Started putting some tunes on.
And I know, bless up, there's no judgment, although there was a little bit of judgment yesterday. All good, well.
Nah, it was good banter.
It was good. It was very good banter.
Take that back. That was good banter.
It was good banter. But when you can have a dig at it, mate, it feels fucking good. So, and the people will know this person. Let's talk about when you arrived down at the track. Were you supposed to be starting the morning alone, or was someone supposed to be meeting you down there?
Nah, so Brighton.
Shout out Brighton.
You were supposed to meet me down there at fucking, what time was it, 4 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to meet me there at 4. I think I actually woke up to him text me saying he's not coming down. So I woke up, did what I need to do, then looked at my phone, and then he messaged me saying, "Nah, I'm not coming down. He's sick." I'm like, "Fuck, all good, bro." Yeah. I was excited to see him, like obviously to see him and run with him and started off well.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me. Get down there, load everything out from the barbecue out in where the steps were, where the barbecue was.
Yeah.
So I did all that. It fucking took me like 10 minutes to get everything out of the car and trying to not set up, but just put everything out there and started getting my runners on and started doing some warm-up, stretching. That's about it. And then, yeah. It was
Speaking of Brighton, so he, I reckon he got down there at 10, I want to say, in the end. Was it 10, you reckon?
I wouldn't have a clue, bro.
So he got down there, so I called him to see where he was, and then we're like, let's just all spam him to piss him off.
Yeah.
So he started spamming him, and then he ended up messaging me going, "Oh, bro, shit, I just woke up, been throwing up, blah, blah, blah." And he goes, "Do you want me to get anything on the way through?" And then we're like, "Oh, just maybe some plates and shit."
Yeah.
So he goes and gets that, and then we start going through to make the barbecue, and there's no bacon. Because you forgot to get the bacon, your mum said.
Oh, yeah, on the Friday.
Yeah.
I went shopping, it was like, what time? It was like 7:30. It was actually late as I left it so late. And, got everything else, got the bacon. Oh, no, I got the eggs, got the rolls, got the sausages, got everything else, but I forgot the bacon.
Yeah.
I realised that when was it? Someone said something early on when I was running. I'm like, fuck, that just went straight over my head. I'm like, fuck. And then I wasn't eating anyway, so.
So we realised that, and then Luke's like, "See if Brighton's still there." And I was like, "Oh, I'll just call him." Yeah. So I called Brighton up. Yeah. "Can you go get some bacon? Are you still there?" He goes, "Yeah." Luckily enough, I think he was in his car ready to leave Coles.
Yeah.
I was like, "Can you get some bacon?" He goes, "Yeah, no worries."
Yeah.
And then he goes in and gets the bacon. He goes in and gets the bacon, comes back out, and then video calls me. And he goes, oh bro, do you reckon this is enough?" He called me on Insta.
Yeah.
So he goes, "Do you reckon this is enough?" And I was like, "Oh, boys, what do you reckon?" Luke's looking. And he goes,
"Get it out."
No, he goes, how big is it? Like, is it a kilo, 700 grams? And he goes, "I don't know where the numbers is." And then Brighton points out, he goes, "Oh, here it is," and starts pointing at the numbers. He goes, "What's that say?" Luke goes, "That's the use by date, brother."
What a funny guy. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't reckon you would have heard about that, but he's looking for the size, and he's showing us the fucking use by date.
Yeah, what a funny.
But the way Luke said it.
I do not put that past him, though.
And then the way Luke said it, he goes, "That's the use by date, brother." There was about 8 of us just pissed ourselves. And then he started looking, he goes, "Oh, no, actually, 700 grams.
Oh, bro, I wish I fucking heard that in the day. Fuck.
But that's why I was trying to laugh because, like, he goes, shows us the size and it's the use by date. And I'm just like, I felt so bad for him, but it was so funny.
What a funny.
He's already under the weather enough as it is. Been thrown up all night, then we're just, and he's showing us the use by date instead of the size of the bacon.
Fucking spastic.
But yeah, so you started your run. How did, obviously you did, I want to say, did the first people come, you were probably about 40 in. You did probably about 40 without anyone there?
55.
Yeah.
55.
So how was the first 55, like, on your own? Was there points where you struggled and when people came, it lifted you a bit more?
Yeah, bro, for sure. Like, once I see my family and my nephews and, yeah, all the boys there. Obviously, like, that was, like, the first 50Ks, bro. Like, the first 7, I actually struggled a lot. And a lot of...
that waking up too, you reckon?
Pardon?
Do you reckon that's waking up too, like your body waking up? Because obviously it's earlier in the morning.
Yeah. So the first probably 7Ks, bro, I actually was like, whoa, like, I'm in for a fucking big day here. And
93 to go, bro.
yeah, 93 to go. And then after that, I put a podcast, not a podcast, on like a motivational speaker, which I'll listen to for about an hour. And then jumped onto C-Bomb and Chris Williamson podcast. Yep. So I listened to that. So it was probably 3 hours just of listening to people talk.
See C-Bomb retired today as well after winning it again.
Yeah, bro. He's go. He's a sick cunt. So first 3 hours was probably just listening to people speak.
Yeah.
And then just getting motivation, trying to gym myself up a bit more. So I was running for like probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours in the pitch black.
Yeah.
Pitch black, bro. Pitch black. And then the sun started coming up, and the sun was absolutely beaming on me for like a good couple of minutes. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's gonna be a good day. And then that went, and then that went away. And I was like, fuck, here we go. And then
couldn't have picked a worse day.
Oh, bro, towards the end it was fucking pissing down. But yeah, the first 5 hours, going back to that, what was I gonna say? Yeah, first 5 hours, 55Ks was, yeah, first 7 was fucking how you going, and then after that was pretty cruisy, and then once I hit a marathon 42, I'm like, fuck yeah, like I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
like, no issues at all. All my digestion with all the food and everything going through me, it was fucking Mickey Mouse. Took a carb.
I
took a gel that was
gonna say you had a gel situation, didn't you?
So it was carbonated, caffeinated. Sorry, it was caffeinated. And that went fucking straight through me, bro.
What point of this are we saying?
I think it was like 15Ks in. It went straight through me, bro. I had to go get the toilet paper and go into a bush and take a shit in the fucking bush. I don't give a fuck. Did what I needed to do. Got back on. And then, yeah.
You didn't touch the caffeinated gels again after that?
Nah, bro. Nah. Every time I was getting Luke to get me one, I was make sure it's not fucking caffeinated.
Yeah.
But, yeah, where were we?
55Ks and you'd run the marathon.
I ran the marathon, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, feel good. Got to 50Ks, I'm like, yeah, feeling good. One of the boys rocked up. I'm like, fuck yeah, like, this is going to be sick now. Like, I need to fucking keep going. I couldn't control the weather. Couldn't control...
What was worse, the wind or the rain?
Probably the wind.
Yeah.
The wind, I reckon. So I got to like 50Ks, I was fine. 60Ks cruising, and then it got to 70. I'm like, fuck, like I haven't ran past, I think it was 55Ks. I've never ran past 55Ks.
Yeah.
So after that, it was like, all right, like it's time to fucking lock in now.
And then there was one point you stopped and had a little bite to eat. How did that go sit well with your stomach or not really? It was only small.
Yeah. When I ate the sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like. When was that? I think it was like 60.
Yeah, about 60.
60.
Because you're going to do 60, then you're going to have stop after. You'll plan every 10.
Every 10Ks.
And then I got to a point where you're like.
Happen. I was like, if I stop, I'm seasoned up.
Yeah.
I cannot stop. Bro, like even thinking about it now, like Ned Brockman, he's doing 161Ks.
Still going, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still going.
Because he's trying to do 1,000 miles, is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What's a mile? Do we know what a mile to a kilometre is?
I couldn't tell you.
Because I was going to say, when he ticked over 1,000 kilometres, I thought he was done because everyone had the signs up and the Puma did the collab video. So I was like, oh, he's done. Nah. And then I saw it the next post, 1,260 down.
Pretty sure it's 10 days, but don't quote me on it.
Yeah.
He'll be fucking fried. Cooked.
How's that photo of him because he's been running for so long, his nose
Like
started
he would be
bleeding?
that, if anything ever happened, a small little things that would happen to him now, he'd just get so emotional. I can just, obviously I don't know what it's like running that long for so many days. Fuck, bro, running 100 kilometers was it was fucking, wasn't easy, you know?
Yeah.
And it wasn't fucking extremely, extremely hard, but 161 Ks for 10 days straight. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane, bro.
Not only that,
He's inspiring so many.
Not only that, to quote you, what you said as soon as you finished, fuck, that was boring.
Oh, bro.
Running around the athletics track the whole time, just doing laps.
Yeah, it was fucking.
Can you imagine how bored he would be?
Oh, bro, it was boring as fuck.
Did you? Was there a point when you were sitting, going around the athletics track and go, why did I ditch running to Beach Road or Beach Street and back?
Nah. I felt like the harder it is,
yeah,
the happier I get. And I'm just constantly repeating that to myself. The harder it is, the happier I get.
Mm-hmm. And what were you fueling yourself with? Obviously the gels, but was there other stuff you were fueling yourself with as well? You gotta get the shirt out, brother.
Gotta get the shirt out, brother.
Will you feel what? Because I know. Let's be honest. Luke was you a little bit that day.
Nah, he was looking after me.
No, he was looking after you, but it was just, Luke, this now.
Yeah, he obviously knew what was going to I'll show you this photo.
Because there was one point I think someone put salt in your water and they didn't know how much to pour in. The little sachets. You know the little sachets?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to pour the whole sachet in?
Yeah.
Yeah, because none of the boys knew. They're like, fuck, we'll just pour the whole thing in.
Yeah, no, you
and then yeah.
Look at this photo, bro. Look at Luke. What a funny guy. I messaged him. I was like, wait, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just thinking if there was anyone that I knew that would do something so dumb. He goes, seriously though, I was analysing your running to make sure you were going to accomplish it. It pretty much felt like a coach. I'm like, oh, that's a bit cute. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so there's the sachet. But what type of stuff were you fueling in and how obviously you would have researched a lot of it too going into it. What were you doing? What were you taking? Oh, you're kind of winging it?
Oh, I didn't research it, but I had one of my mates, Harry, who obviously sent me all the stuff that I needed. But that's the thing, if you're doing a race, make sure you prep and trial to see if the gels fit well with your stomach.
And did you?
The whole time you're in prep, no. I only did 2-3 weeks out.
Yeah.
And it fucked me.
Yeah.
It fucked me. I reckon I could have gone a lot quicker if I knew what I was doing.
And so other than the gels, what else were you taking? And what was the process of it helping you if you knew? Or you just got the ingredients and kind of...
I was just going off what he told me.
Yep.
Of how much carbs you're supposed to have per hour or per 45 minutes or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. And I just tried staying to that. But once it got past 60 Ks, I just had whatever I felt like I needed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just kind of, I don't know.
Snakes.
Yeah, I was fucking having everything. Snakes, heaps of electrolytes.
The funniest part was snakes. I'm pretty sure it was either you were yelling it out or Luke just knew. You were demanding certain colours. Or was that Luke just knowing?
That's probably just Luke just knowing.
Yeah, he's demanding certain colours.
Very picky.
Yeah. But yes, so obviously that, and then the rain came. Were you running with that jacket on the whole time?
Yeah, so I actually ran with...
Or did you have to put that on?
The black hoodie that was in my photos. I did the first 60 or 70 Ks with a hoodie on.
Mm-hmm. And
then Luke gave me his rain jacket. I ran with a Nike long sleeve on for probably 10 Ks, an hour. And then it started absolutely bucketing down.
Yeah, it was bad.
The last 30, 40 Ks, 30 Ks. And then I just got the rain jacket.
Yeah.
Fuck. So it is what it is, yeah.
Did you ever feel like taking it off or not?
Nah. The wind, man, was fucking off its dicks.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So you reckon that first 7 Ks was probably the hardest?
No, the last 13.
Yeah.
I had a massive cramp.
Is that when we were running with you?
Yeah.
Or was that after?
Nah, it was when everyone was running with me and I kind of stopped quickly.
You and...
I was this is not good at all.
I remember, I don't know if you remember because you were in the moment, we were, I reckon about 50 metres or 100 metres before that. felt something in your hammy. And you put your hand on it,
Yeah.
and I turned to you, because you had your AirPods, and you probably didn't, I don't know if you heard me, but I said, don't you dare fucking grab that, because now it's in your mind.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of smiled at me, and then 100 meters later, you're down. Oh.
Nah,
I'm like,
fucking,
now he's put it in his mind.
Nah, I didn't really show it, but yeah. But man, my body was very sore.
Yeah.
For sure.
What was the sorest after it, or even during it? Was it the same sore? How sore was it like during it, and was it different after, even like the next morning?
Yes, obviously that night went out to dinner with a friend of mine, and we went to fucking Grilled. It was the best.
You love grilled, don't you?
Yeah, it was sick.
Is that your favourite?
It would be up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went to Grilled, just us two. Yeah, I was fucking limping. I think she got a video of me limping. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was pretty cooked.
What do you reckon was the worst?
And then the next day, I couldn't sleep that night. I think I got 4 hours sleep that night.
Yeah.
Because I was tossing and turning, bro.
See, we thought you'd go out like a lot, just pass out pretty much and sleep well. You know what I mean? Because you're so sore.
Yeah.
That's what we were thinking. He's gonna sleep in. He might even. Me and Luke might even have a 10 or 11 hour one.
Nah, bro, it was the complete opposite.
But then I said, watch him still get up at like 7 or 8 o'clock and go for a walk or do something.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's what you did. You got up at 8 o'clock and went for a walk.
Yeah, went for a walk with me good mate, Brandon.
Yeah.
Went to Listerfield.
Yep.
Went for a walk. And fucking that hill, I totally forgot about that hill just after the bridge.
Yep.
We fucking went straight up that first thing. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
And then after that walk, I was like, fuck, I'm actually glad I went for that walk because it got
Nice recovery,
got all the blood going again and stuff. So it actually felt not too bad. Probably took like 2-3 days to get back to somewhat normal.
Yeah. Do you reckon, obviously going back to that cramp too, do you reckon Aaron was right when he said you picked up the pace a bit more than your body probably could have handled?
Yeah, probably. I just wanted to finish it.
Because I remember he said you dropped from a K or a 5K thing, you dropped nearly a minute. And then that's when you went down cramp.
Yeah, I think that was definitely within the last half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, don't go down now. Just get up. Just get up.
I was a lot more pain than I reckon what it looked like.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? I felt like I was in a lot more pain than it actually looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did it stay with you throughout the whole run or?
The cramp?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. That pickle juice or whatever the fuck
Elite?
it is, bro, that was fucking elite. That fixed me. That fixed me.
Yeah.
That was Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, because I know some cricket players and some footy players too, they take it. Cricket players, when they're batting, if it's really, really hot and they've been out there for a while, they'll take it.
Yeah, true.
And then a lot of other sportsmen take it in hot weather if they've been out there a long time.
Yeah, okay.
That's when they start cramping when the weather gets warmer or just even when they've been out there for ages.
Yeah.
I've heard the pickle juice is the way to go. It obviously worked for you.
Yeah, well, Aaron told me to fucking put it in my mouth.
Yep.
And then spit it out.
Yeah.
So I fucking did that and I wasted it. And then I was like, fuck, it's not working. I was like, get me another one. And then he I was like, bro, read the instructions in the back. And he goes, nah, just swallow it. I'm like, okay. So I swallowed that one and then it fucking worked.
Yeah.
He's like, put it in your mouth and then just spit it out. And then I was speaking to a friend, my friend's sister, and she goes, what do you mean you spat it out? You're supposed to drink it. I'm like, fuck, what a dumb cunt. Everything just made sense.
Yeah. But then obviously your last and that's actually what I wanted to touch on. Let's touch on one of the boys in the Bless Up community and his contribution towards the day. Let's talk about Eddie.
Oh, bro, he's so funny.
So do you want to tell the listeners a bit if you can remember during the day,
I don't remember, bro.
the different scenarios Eddie went through?
Nah. Can you recall them?
Yeah. First scenario, we all join you for a lap. First of all, he was in work boots.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm doing 1 lap in work boots.
Bro, he ended up running 8 Ks.
Then he ended up doing about 5 laps in work boots. Then he goes, my ankles are screwed. Let's run barefoot. So he ran barefoot with you for about another 5 to 10 laps. And then he said, fuck, now my feet are sore. Let's go home. Drove home, got his runners, came back, and then started running again. And then it's like, fuck, now I need to go to the toilet. So he got off, went home, did a poo, was gone for about 40 minutes. No one knew if he was even coming back. And then he just comes back out of nowhere and he goes, where'd you go? He goes, went home to take a shit.
Yeah, there was no toilets there,
and
bro.
everyone's like, what'd you do? Fall in the toilet or something? He goes, I haven't been gone that long. We're like, mate, Matt's run 15Ks.
Yeah.
But geez, how about, I couldn't believe the amount of different scenarios he was going for. He went from work boots to flat feet to runners.
Yeah, no, shout out Eddie. He did like 8Ks. Yeah, he's so funny.
And then Aaron, obviously, how was it having Aaron next to you for, I think he did about 20 with you, I want to say.
I think he did 21.
Yeah. How was it having Aaron? Was that helping with Aaron next to you? Or did you not even really notice he was there?
No, obviously noticed he was there. Fuck, I'm not that rude.
No. You know what I mean? But like in your mind, you know he's there.
Yeah,
but
I was pretty locked in,
Yeah,
like, I didn't really want to speak to anyone. Yeah, I probably didn't. I didn't really want to speak to anyone, to be honest. I knew that I was far beyond my boundaries. Far from what I've experienced, and I was just trying to because I couldn't control the weather, bro. Couldn't control how my gut was feeling. Couldn't control my feet. Couldn't control my legs, how they were going. Like the only thing I could control was my mind, and if I lost that, I was fucked.
And did you bring 2 sets of AirPods?
Brought 3.
3? Because I remember you did I don't know if that was your 3rd set you went through, but you went through a
second.
Yeah, you're like, new headphones switch now.
Yeah.
Did you run it at any point without any or not?
Nah.
No. Couldn't do that.
I could.
Yeah.
But it'd just be a lot harder.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're with your thoughts. You're with everything else.
Yeah.
You know?
And let's take it to the last 10Ks. What are you thinking? Let's just get this done, or what's your body saying in the last 10?
Stop. My body was saying stop.
Yeah.
But my mind was like, nah, brother. I felt like I was running with my heart towards the end. Yeah, I was definitely running with my heart towards the end. Not my legs.
Yep.
Obviously my legs got me there, but, you know.
Yeah. And what was that lap like with everyone?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Man. That was a pretty cool experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Because I didn't know.
I had my best friend next to me, all my family there, the Bless Up community.
Yeah.
It was just a fucking good experience.
Because me and Luke must have read your mind, because we're like, let's all run 1 lap with him, but then let him do 2 on his own. So then when he finishes, we're all at the finish line.
Yeah, that's sick.
And then when you finish, we got the finish line wrong. Remember? And we're all like, no, run it through.
Yeah, everyone's like, run an extra 100 meters. I'm like, I'm fucking done. I just did 100 kilometers. What the fuck do you expect?
Yeah.
What more do you want out of me?
Yeah, we're all just at the wrong part. We were close up, but then everyone was like, no, I reckon it's a little bit more further back. So we were a bit closer prior to that, but then we just kept going back and back. And we're like, no, I reckon you'll finish here. And you finished nowhere near us.
Nah, I finished like 100 meters away. Everyone's like, keep running. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's 100 kilometers. What do you expect me to fucking do?
Yeah.
No, it was good fun. It was good to see everyone there. So, to anyone who was listening to this podcast that came down, thank you. Thank you very much for coming down. Thank you for supporting me. For all the people who donated as well, thank you very much.
Videographer, the drone came out.
Yeah, the drone came out.
The weather wasn't ideal for it, but we made it work.
Shout out Connor. He fucking, what a G.
Yeah, he was a bit worried with the rain.
Yeah.
But then he got it out and he was like, oh, and he goes, it's going to work. It's not ideal, but it's going to work.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a sick cunt.
When the rain started getting heavy, he's like, oh, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it started to go down and it was starting to work. And watching when you're running, well, I don't know if you're noticing because you're locked in, but when we're running with you, like the few laps, just seeing the drone go over the top of it, it's so sick.
Yeah, that was fucking sick.
It's so sick.
I'm keen to see the footage.
Yeah, has he got footage as well he's going to put together?
No, he'll send it over.
Yep.
He'll send all the original stuff over and I'll put it all together and make a last post about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that will be out before I announce my next one.
Is that a little teaser? Is there another one?
I don't know. Keep talking about the 100K.
No, but obviously you did that, and then was it straight to recharge, or was it to dinner, or grilled?
I think I went home, had a shower.
Actually, first of all, I think it was your mum made a very good point, and then you were like, yeah, shit. You drove yourself there and then realised, fuck, how am I going to drive manual home?
Yeah, I actually stalled the car on the way home.
So did you end up driving it?
Yeah,
Because I think, didn't Eddie offer to drive you?
yeah. Eddie offered.
Yeah.
Obviously Eddie, his car there as well. So I didn't want to make his fucking life harder.
Mm-hmm.
So I just I was like, nah, I'll drive manual.
Yeah, how was the pain trying to drive that?
Yeah, I actually stalled on the way home. I actually stalled it. I actually laughed about it and then just kept going.
How you enjoying the new car? Well,
Yeah, good.
Is it yours yet, or you're still borrowing it?
I might buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might buy it.
That's something you've been looking for, that type of four drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Yeah. And was your last one a manual, or was it not?
No, auto.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you liking the manual?
Yeah, sick. It's fun. I love it.
So then obviously you went to recharge as well.
I don't think I went to recharge that night.
You were planning on though, weren't you? Because that's what.
No, I did.
Yeah, because that's why Eddie was going to drive you, because he's like, I'm literally doing everything you're doing.
Yeah, so I went to recharge and then... Yeah, I went to recharge after that.
Yeah.
I went home, had a shower, went to recharge. For people who don't know what recharge is it's a recovery place that has ice baths, saunas, compression boots, hot spas, magnesium spas. That's about it.
Yeah.
And then went there and then caught up with my friend and we went to Grilled.
Yeah. So what I was pretty much going to ask you was, but you glimpsed it, is that it for running, or is there, not even running, is there some sort of event you're trying? You don't have to say exactly like ideas, but is there something, I know what you're like. You've got stuff running for your head left, right and center. Are you going to have another event like that, or is it, I'm going to lock into Blex up for a bit more? I feel like knowing you want to lock into Blex up, but at the same time you're like, fuck, I can't get away from this physical stuff. It just fuels you.
I just love it, man.
Yeah.
I just love constantly putting myself in uncomfortable situations that will obviously elevate me and help me grow in all aspects. But I just love fucking helping other people.
Or is there even any events that you've got your like, not events that you've planned, or is there any like ones that you've seen around? They're like, fuck, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Probably not events, but I'll probably stick to my own events.
Yeah.
So see what happens.
Yeah.
Next one's probably harder.
Mm-hmm.
It will be around an athletic track.
Yeah.
I was actually speaking to Luke about it today. At Berwick.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually speaking to him about it, and he reckons it's a fucking great idea.
Yeah.
He reckons it's better than the idea of what I did with the 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be finished with running, but just trying to give back and trying to play my part and help people, man. That's
and Luke gave me a really good idea, and I don't know why I didn't think of it. We'll talk about it a bit more after we get out of here. But I actually, because Luke was like, "Oh, we should have got the news down here and stuff," and then I said,
I haven't heard that. He hasn't said
no,
that.
and then I said, "Fuck." And then I clicked. I'm like, I've literally got the Channel 10 sports reporter's phone, in my phone number in my phone.
Yeah,
he goes, "Well, geez, that news would have been welcome about a week ago." And I'm just like, "Yeah, well, I didn't think about it, okay."
Yeah.
But like, I was like, "Oh, is there something we could get the news down there and stuff like that, or even pre that, and we can amp it up and stuff like that?"
Yeah.
I was just like, "Fuck!" Now that, because when he said that, I was like, "Fuck, I've literally got." Shout out to former guest Nick Butler. But I've actually got his phone. I'm like, he's a top bloke too. He'd come down. But
oh, what the fuck? I pressed that.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of me, cunt.
For those listening, Matt's just clicked the button. So tops and bottoms. It was a segment we used to do. So it's pretty much like it's highs and lows for the week, but we call it tops and bottoms just to change it up a bit.
No shit. Let's get the fuck out of me. I'm trying not to fucking fiddle with shit. I'm trying to figure out what the fucking. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's gonna be harder. And I'm assuming we're saying next year. You're not backing up this year, are you? Oh.
I don't know, brother.
I was going to say, give me those eyes. Jesus.
I've only just started thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, just leave it with me. I'll see what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say it's over 6 days long.
Yep.
Over a long period of time.
Oh, Jesus. So you're going to do it 6 days in a row? Or
7 days in a row.
Okay, yeah.
It'd be 7 days.
Without trying say, is it inspired by Nan Brockman?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fucking nice.
You read his book though?
No, I haven't.
Do you want it?
It's
legit got it up there.
No, I'll probably listen to the audio.
Audio, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds sick. Before we like,
But I haven't. Nothing's been confirmed yet.
yeah.
I've only just thought about it, so I'm not even 100% sure if I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever's listening, don't fucking quote me on it.
Yeah.
But I'll see what I can do.
Let's end on a funny note because I know you like to have a laugh, and it happened to me a couple of weeks ago. So then it posed the question. I was going to put it out to the listeners, like to reply back, but I forgot and didn't have time to get the answers back in time. But I'll let you do it. Answer it too.
Yeah.
What's a moment or a time that something's happened to you that's just ruined your day, but it's so small? Do you want me to start?
Yeah, off you go.
All right, so
Wait, something that's
what's something
day.
that's really minor that's just ruined your day? I've got actually two, and they're both involving coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. First one is
Yeah, go on.
I'm driving to work, and my coffee's next to me, and I go around a corner, my coffee spills over my chair. I didn't notice at this point, and then I go,
What do you mean? Is it?
no, I'm like, geez, my heart is getting a bit warm. I look down, I'm like, shit, it's just spilled all over my ass in my pants, and I'm just sitting in coffee, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. And I'm dancing, I'm going, because it was like pretty much a brand new coffee. Yeah. It was just steaming my ass. Second one is, again, involving coffee. I went down. Don't ask me why I do this. I'm a bit crazy. I microwave my coffee if it gets cold. I can't drink cold coffee.
You're a fucking psycho.
So I go down there, microwave my coffee up, and a couple of the boys were setting up a TV in downstairs area. And I grabbed my coffee out, and I wasn't kind of concentrating. I grabbed it by the lid. 3 quarts of coffee, dropped it all over the floor.
That's a clear sign, mate. That you
I think that was
away from coffee.
I think that was the same morning. Don't quote me, but I think that was the same morning when I was in the shower. And my dad didn't know I was in the shower, so he jumped in the shower, and my shower turned cold. And
God, I thought you were going to say he jumped in the shower.
And then I flipped.
Yeah.
No, we're not that. We're not like that.
Yeah.
But jumped in the shower at the same time. Mine went cold, and I've just gone, oh, and I reckon that was the same day. But is there a moment that it's just something so small that's ruined your day? It could be at any part of the day, but just something like that.
Fuck, I don't know, bro. I kind of get over things really fucking quick.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what fucking pisses me off is when you're doing something and someone tells you to do it. Like when you're in the middle of doing something.
And then you go, what's it look like I'm doing?
And someone tells you to go fucking do it. It's like, oh, bro.
What's it look like I'm doing?
Yeah,
gardening?
No fucking shit. Just small stuff. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I kind of get over shit like pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So like nothing really bothers me because if I allow something if something happens to me and I allow that to get to me and that ruins my day, that's just like.
I think it was, more the point of my coffee was I was wearing my Elite 11 trackies, like my full tracksuit, my grey pants. So I had a massive stain on my ass for most of the day till it dried out.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, and it wasn't great. But
what did you think of the Bless Up on the weekend?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Obviously, with the more people, different returning people. Like probably we knew majority of the faces. Brandon was that his first time down there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, no one really knew him within the Bless Up. Like people who knew him from gym wise, but within like our Saturday catch ups. But a lot of the other ones were returning people as well. It was good to see other returning faces and that. Yeah, and everyone had good inputs too.
Yeah, it was. It's always good to see returning faces.
I think it is.
It kind of just reminds me that like I'm doing something right if they're coming back.
I think you'll find now you'll see more returning faces now that footy season's over too. They would have been locked in with footy.
Correct. Yep.
So that would have been different because I know one of my mates who was going to come down, but he's like, "What time is it?" It was during footy season. He's a really good footy player. I was like 7. He goes, "Oh, I like to get my sleep in on footy mornings, like 8 or 9, and then go down for a walk and get a coffee." I'm like, "No, that's fair enough."
Yeah, it's true, bro. Like everyone's busy. Like I know that things come up, and obviously Bless Up isn't a like.
What's the first thing you always say? You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here, but you choose to be here.
You don't have to be here. You choose to be here. So, thank you for everyone that comes down.
And is that we're locking in that place forever now? That we reckon, or for now?
If it's not broken, don't fix
Don't
it.
fix it.
You can't, like, yeah.
And before you end up, what sort of, have you got any plans of content that you plan on doing? Is it always just going to be you, or are you planning on spacing it out as well?
As in content for what?
So, like, let's say, Ryan was saying, say someone went and did interviews,
Yeah.
and then sent it to you to post on Bless Up, but it's part of Bless Up. So, like, they go around going,
Who said that?
Ryan, remember, he's like, so you go around and go, what are you grateful for? But then you post it and say, you can post it on Bless Up, but it's not you talking, but it's Bless Up. And then even if you don't have to tag the person who's in it, but you can if you can. But we're all wearing our Bless Up shirts, but we go around doing street interviews.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when did he say that?
When we're doing the doco. We were talking about the doco the other weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You get what I mean with that one?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
So, like, even like that, or even little, I don't know, like skits, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking right. There's heaps of stuff.
Because you can nearly get everyone involved, but then post it as if it is Bless Up, if that's what you want as well.
Yeah, I just want to get everyone involved in it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the only one.
Yeah.
I want to get everyone involved. I want everyone to...
And then with Eddie's
have a
creativity too.
Yeah, 100%. I just want everyone to have a part and just to be a part of something, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. Is there anything else you'd like to touch on, mate?
Fuck that. 45 minutes went so quick.
Yeah, it does. How quick does it fly?
Yeah, no shit.
Well, that's it, Matt. Thank you for joining on again. I'm sure we'll get you on again when that next event comes up. I'm interested to hear what that will be. But for now, I think it's time we go do...
If it does come up.
If it does come up. But for now, I think it's time we go get some recovery and down at our favourite place for recharge.
Let's get it.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. As always, follow us on all our social medias, Instagram, Facebook and TikTok, and subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts and YouTube, and turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any uploads. See you guys again next time.